Okay.
Because I don't want to be shouting. I don't want to be shouting around here. So.
Arenoss looks annoyed that no one answered his question.
What was the question, sorry?
Where is Erevan?
Roldar will point up.
He blinked up onto the roof.
Ah, I see.
Sent you a message, did yes?
I saw the message.
Good. Yes, you can see the party below.
So should we follow him, maybe?
Well, I was mainly just, without actually going inside, having a look to see what's up on the 3rd floor.
Alright.
You're gonna have to speak louder! Can't fucking hear you!
As the storm wrecks the cliff.
There's a woman sobbing in one of the upstairs rooms.
What?
Is there anywhere I can tie a rope?
Well, there is like a gargoyle head thing on the wall. You could try to tie a rope around that, perhaps.
Does it look sturdy?
It's made of stone, at least.
I will try tying my rope around it, I guess.
Very well. You tie a rope around it. It seems to hold.
I very quickly just jump down, but using the rope to slow my fall so I don't just smash to the ground.
Right.
Tie a double-handed knot.
Erevan lands in front of the party.
Whatever it's called.
So, what did you see?
There's a woman up there. She's crying in front of a mirror.
Is she living?
I'm not entirely sure.
Alright.
Or do you think it might be like that guy in the asylum? You know, looks human, turns into a monster.
Are you
All I know is she was mumbling something about Aldern and him doing something.
Are you even sure she's real? Considering how, he gestures with the dagger hand. All of this is phantasmagorical. Just decided to make up some sort of random shit for Saloro to say.
Looks at you saying that. Feels like questioning you. Decides not to. There's no way of knowing if she's real. I wasn't going to dive through the window and ask her. So from what I saw, she looked real enough.
So what's the plan then? Should we go in through a window, or should we leave, or should we go upstairs or downstairs, or what?
Well, maybe she is real. She has answers. And I think Saloro says we should go up the stairs. Easier.
Yes, I wasn't going to say everyone should go onto the roof because I know most of you can't climb very well.
I can fly, it's fine.
I can teleport, so I beat you.
Roldar just does it a physical way. Just,
The good old physical way.
Pounds his fist into the wall to use his hooks, just like thump.
Right. Sure.
He goes up the stairs.
Try doing that up an ice wall, it will go fine.
I'm going to keep an eye out for you guys going the other way. There's something else I need to check.
Why is there a floating scroll?
Why does it keep doing that? That is so weird.
What's doing what?
Floating scroll.
Yeah, it shouldn't be there. That's my GM notes. Sorry.
I don't see it, so you're doing a good job.
Excellent.
It's gone now, so.
I climb up those ropes. Up that rope.
Well.
I said inside checks and kills, so.
Sure.
So Saloro is in no mood for any of this. Saloro now has the new door opener.
God Boom!
Well, everyone else, you know.
The thunder wave slams into the door.
Let me go ahead and make that roll. Whee!
The door flies open and reveals what seems to be perhaps a children's bedroom. There is, of course, a lot of mold and cobwebs in here as well, but more interestingly, in the debris of the door and everything else, there seems to be a lot of children's toys on the ground.
Saloro accepts this investigation, turns around, notices everyone's now come up the stairs behind him, and says, "Well, we hadn't opened it. I figure if we're going to stomp all the way up to the 3rd floor, might as well check. Continue."
Alright,
I do
Arenoss
not
opens the door.
approve.
Okay.
Jonas, do you want me to roll to climb, or should I just say I auto did it?
Yeah, you are skilled enough to do it.
Yeah, and I
I have 13 skill and then an extra miscellaneous +2, so...
It's a large room again that Arenoss looks into. Features 2 padded chairs and a long couch facing a wide alcove lined with stained glass windows. Several music stands lean against the southern wall next to a violin, 2 flutes, and a large harp. All 3 instruments seem to be in poor condition. The windows themselves...
Wait, did someone say stained glass windows? Oh!
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I did that roll in my head. Saloro!
As Arenoss is about to close the door, Saloro just pushes it open.
Yes. The stained glass windows seems to be of similar make as the ones downstairs, although they depict different things.
Saloro, are you sure you want to go in there?
Roldar just sort of waves the shield at Arenoss.
Let's not piss him off. The guy, he's special.
Yes? Erevan?
Just a quick question. Where was the gargoyle? Was it like in this square here, or could I actually, in that case, sort of climb up from this side?
Sure. Sorry about that. Crazy dog outside. Yes. The windows themselves seem to depict a diverse array of animals and plants, from north to south. First is a large, pale and ghostly scorpion. Next, a gaunt man holding out his arms as dozens of bats seems to hang from him. Next, a moth with a strange skull-like pattern on its wings. After that, a tangle of dull green plants with bell-shaped flowers. And lastly, a young maiden sitting astride a well in a forest, while a spindly spider the size of a dog descends along a string of webbing above her.
Peaceful image Saloro has seen here in this entire man. In which case it will confuse him. Tilts his head.
It's a trap!
I mean, obviously the spider's size of a dog is of concern, but otherwise... This seems almost as out of a fairy tale, somewhere within his past lifetimes, and he just can't place it. If only there were a tuffet. Huh. There we go. So Laura will just stand, captivated by the imagery.
Saloro can make an Arcana check.
Well, that's cool. What am I making it for?
No, nothing.
Even so, Saloro manages to identify what he thinks these windows sort of symbolize, and it is spell components, specifically for necromantic rituals. Scorpion's venom, vampire's breath, the tongues of deathwing moths, belladonna, and the heart of a maiden slain by poison.
All of that knowledge, does Saloro have an explanation for why all of these creepy evil rituals require something from a maiden?
There is something very special about maidens, apparently. Perhaps Saloro could write a thesis.
than that of Brodart Quink himself.
Exactly. We need to solve this, Brodart. Really.
Has Saloro actually ever seen a maiden? Oh, probably. They just never introduced themselves as maidens. God damn it. Alright.
So where are you coming?
Yeah, doesn't even look behind him, just waves with the dagger hand. I'll be there. Let's see, scorpions, venom, vampires. How do you even distill that or collect that? What sort of alchemical process is required to harvest vampires? But I'll be along and it'll be fine.
We shouldn't stay here too long. Come on.
All right. So now Saloro turns around, he's thinking about that. Vampire's breath, I suppose if you could devise some sort of radiant netting by which you could capture the rather bit of esoteric. Oh, I imagine by the stomping he went up the stairs, it's fine. If you manage to rather capture it within some sort of magically blessed, perhaps via netting, and then throw it into a flask, and then set it over a burner, you could perhaps obtain the core components of it required to achieve this vampire's breath. But all the same, how do you cork it and preserve it so that it does not escape?
Is Saloro done?
I think so. Yeah, just keep moving more.
He'll catch up when he's done.
Also, for note, Jonas, I took my rope back off the gargoyle.
Okay.
Roldar jerks a thumb to the right.
We should try this one just in case. Looks like a balcony.
What's around that corner first, though? We don't want anything right behind us.
Hallway, I guess, but yeah, take a look.
If one were to continue the process by which you would imbue a vampire's breath with something, how does one preserve such a thing? It continues as he walks slowly up the staircase.
Saloro.
Just the hallway that I can see.
Okay. Let's have a look then.
Try to focus on the task at hand.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Right.
A large number of planks of wood, rope, and other repair supplies are stored here. The ceiling above sags noticeably. In several areas, patches of cloudy and stormy sky are visible. Dozens of ceramic urns and metal pots sit on the floor below to catch leaks.
Which I presume there's a lot of going on.
Yes, indeed.
Nothing in there which we need to concern ourselves with.
This is the cause of everything. Home repair going mad.
The most evil of home repair. Yes.
Roldar steadily just walks up and just pushes open the first door.
Storeroom, from the looks of it. Lots of old furniture, sheets and linen, boxes and crates, and other assorted bits.
Keep moving, Rhoda.
Just he's opening doors as he's going, just to have a look inside. Mainly to stop any sneaky surprises.
Same here.
God damn it. My initiative keeps changing.
Same here.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that one.
I opened it, don't worry.
The room in the corner, the ceiling in the room angles down steeply, leaving only 4 feet of headroom in the southeast. A low cot and a dresser are the room's only furnishing.
Does Alvyn see anything fancy in this storeroom? Like anything that looks out of place in this out of place place?
No. As far as Alvyn can say, it's worthless piece of crap.
And the same for the other storeroom?
Yes.
The room looks a tad too small for you, Roldar.
Agreed.
Roldar walks up, pushes open the next door.
A desk and a chair sit in the middle of this drafty room. Chimneys rise to the west, while to the east, 2 intricate stained glass windows are set in the wall. The windows seems to be of a same like as the ones downstairs. The northern one depicting a dark-haired woman with pale skin, large green eyes, and black and red gown. With both hands, she wields a jagged iron staff. The southern window has been broken in its lower half and patched with canvas. But what remains of its upper half depicts a handsome man dressed in regal finery and a crown of ivory and jade. Small scorch marks mar the wood near the broken window. A battered and ruined telescope lies on its side near the desk, and a large trapdoor in the roof has been tied shut by several lengths of rope.
I guess the Loro would like this room.
Yeah. Roldar, don't open any more of the doors. The lady's behind one of the next ones.
So, wait, the one on the left or the one on the right?
I think she's behind the one on the right. The one on the left, I think, was a library. Or a study.
This is not a very good position to be.
Roldar just gets himself up and looks.
So the one on the right, okay.
And he opens the one on the left.
All right.
Is he a library?
Yes, Warlord sees the study.
I think if we got Alvyn immediately in there, and we got, say, Erevan, if you were immediately behind me, Arenoss would flank in case trouble occurs, so I can take her.
Well, right. Well, before we do anything, let's get Saloro over here.
You do that, and I'll prepare for the door.
Just don't do anything yet.
Oh dear.
Roldar places himself.
Oh dear. What's wrong, DM?
I don't know, an arrow popped up again. I'm blaming Griff.
That's because, Gryphongod's arrow, his fucking pointer, still keeps floating around in the blackness. It used to be in the southwest of the third floor, now it's up there in the north.
Jeez.
Saloro,
Yes?
there's a study here, and I point to the door there. And there's more of those windows if you're interested there.
We're here on the third floor. We're interested in neither of those things.
I was just saying, just in case. The girl's right behind this door here.
Right, so you want me to go look at pretty windows while Saloro shakes his head? Like, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with these people? That's what he's thinking. Don't they understand anything? You don't just go stare at windows when some sort of ghostly apparition is behind a door. Come on. The hell. I'm gonna go read here. Don't mind me.
What are you just doing downstairs then?
Well, that's all going on in his head. He's not voicing that out to you. You're dumb. You're not worth his words.
So what do you want to do? Erevan, do you want to try to talk to her, or just attack her, or what?
Just plain out attack some girl crying on the floor.
I don't know.
Well, Erevan, you
She
can
can't really
lead the
be
way.
normal if she's here. Yeah.
That is a point.
But my idea is to try to talk to her first, but yeah. It's your call.
We'll see what happens. Don't attack her. If she attacks us, then feel free to.
Oh yeah, of course, I will do that. Yeah.
Same to you, Roldar. If she comes forward trying to attack either me or you, feel free to bash her back.
Will do. Do your best. I'll see what I can do, Erevan.
Maybe I should go here first. I don't know.
Feel free. Just squeeze. If you can squeeze past Roldar, that is.
I will stand over here then.
So Roldar flat to the door. Alvyn, you got a good. You think you'll be okay from there, or do you want to go in the study with Arenoss?
Sheep's quiet.
Sorry, what? I was somewhat.
I asked if Alvyn wanted to stay here, or would he rather like hide in the study?
Oh, Alvyn is quite happy standing in a corridor. Rooms tend to have shawls trying to murder him.
Open sesame.
Alright. The door glides open. And Roldar sees the woman lying on the floor. She is lying in the same position as Erevan saw her. She does not even seem to recognize that the door is open.
Roldar keeps his eyes locked on this thing.
Hello there?
No response.
What's wrong?
She sobs. Why didn't he listen? Why did he have to go back here when I told him not to? Why did he have to do what I told him? What have I done to him? What has he done to me?
You're referring to Alden, correct?
Alden Foxglove. I hate him. Look at me. And she raises her white, pale, and viciously clawed hands towards you. Look at what I just done.
Can I use some kind of knowledge check to see if I can work out what's actually happened to her properly? Jonas? Like maybe a religion check or arcana check.
You can make a religion check.
Is that I think that's a 20? Yeah, that's a 20. So what does that tell me?
Hang on. Just need to write something.
Critical religion.
Yeah, critical religion. That is I know all the mysteries of religion.
I know all the gods.
Ask me anything. Erevan would almost guess that this woman has somehow been turned into a white. That would be his estimation.
How much do I know about this?
Well, you know that whites are usually the body and soul of slain soldiers, or otherwise people who are killed under very brutal circumstances with a lot of regret and a lot of hate. They usually turn out to hate whoever killed them, or living things in general in most cases. They are suffused by their own hatred, and the necromantic power they wield is considerable. They are also, for all intents and purposes, intelligent, and remember things of their past lives.
Well, that's evident. I kind of like turn. I kind of like turn my head towards this way and just say the word, right to like with like you just mouth it to Saloro so he knows what's going on if he's looking.
Saloro is completely confused by why colors are getting involved.
Do you know where Alvyn is?
She sort of grips her head with her fanged or taloned hands and shakes it and says, he locked me up here. I think he is down below in the laboratories.
Is that in the basement?
Yes, it's Voral's old laboratories where he conducted his research.
Do you know what kind of research it was? Necromantic, I presume.
She laughs a cold, hard laugh. Ha! What do you think? I
Calls
told
from down the hallway. Is he by chance looking to make himself into a lich?
She, at this, she seems to freeze for a second. And then she shakes her head. He is something else entirely. I don't know what he is trying to do down there.
Saloro is not comforted here in this section of the hallway.
He is many things. He is Eladrin. He is the Hurter. And he is also the Skin Saw Man. All of these personalities dwell within him now.
So, yeah, everyone kind of like us. Erevan looks sad for this lady. Not quite what he was expecting when he was opening the door. Actually,
I tried to warn him, but he didn't listen. He was manic. He said that there was riches below, money and power for us all. I implored him not to go down there, but he did. And he came back a changed man. And the letters he received, he filled them with such glee and hatred at the same time. For the first time, she rests her eyes from the mirror and looks up at you. And when her eyes go wide, she looks at Roldar, sees Arenoss behind, and looks at Erevan. You! Uh-oh, did it completely crash again? Jeez.
I don't think it did. I can move my guy, for example.
Okay, well I can't move anything now.
It definitely didn't crash. Apparently only the server host is having trouble.
That's interesting.
Yes, certainly an interesting attitude to the situation. It's probably still Gryphogod's pointer.
right?
It's still floating out there.
Yes. I will go ahead and say yes.
Maybe you're the one who doesn't have enough memory allocated.
It is possible. It is possible. Since I'm hosting, I need the most memory. I have allocated as much memory as I can.
Which is?
1300 megs. Any more than that, and Java won't take it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do a quick restart again. Jeez.
assuming you have the 64-bit Java, it shouldn't be a problem.
I don't know what Java I have.
It's
There's your problem.